next question is on Citizens United. Since Citizens United was passed and dark money is coming in from out-of-state PACs, many New Mexico Democrats now believe the influence of money is negatively affecting our political process. How can you, as governor, keep this dark money out of New Mexico and from hurting our democratic process? Senator Cervantes?
You all have heard me earlier today, talk about my family. My daughters are here. Look, you always lead by example. And in this campaign, I'm leading by example. I'm not taking PAC money. I'm not taking corporate money. I'm not soliciting out-of-state donors. Susana Martinez set records in her fundraising ability to raise money from out of our state, and it didn't give us the kind of governor or the kind of government that we wanted. I don't believe that that's the solution, so I lead by example. I've been blessed and fortunate to have a good career as a lawyer who've had great success in the courtroom, and I have the ability to invest money in the way that I think is most important, which is in you and in our state. And so I'm leading by that example. Yes, you're right, I've worked with Senator Wirth over the years to assure transparency. I've passed reforms to the Government Conduct Act. I've passed and voted for bills to assure greater transparency. We need to follow California's example. California is making online information readily available, quickly available. But I'll tell you that as a lawyer, every time we pass a law in the state of New Mexico to try and restrain or control the dark money that comes in, those dark money interests find a way to get around it and work around it. Steve Pierce has a commitment from the Koch brothers to give him as much money as he needs. Steve Pierce will have more money in this race as a Republican than he could ever spend. We're not going to beat Steve Pierce as Democrats by outspending him or matching him dollar for dollar. We're going to beat him by having a candidate who knows the issues better than he does, who espouses the values and reflects New Mexicans better than he does. And that's the way we get money out of politics, is by defeating the people that have it and showing them that the money will not buy New Mexico's votes. Just because you have the most money, just because you raise the most money in a campaign, should not reflect ultimately your values. And I know the people in this room don't base their vote on who raises the most money or has the most money, but too many people in politics do. I hope you'll reject that, and I hope you'll vote for a candidate based on those values rather than who raises the most money or who has the most corporations or special interests behind them.
We're very proud to say that we haven't taken any PAC money. We're very proud to say we haven't taken any corporate money. Hey, look, I'm the new guy here. I haven't spent 20, 30, 40, 50 years in politics building those promises that other governors have done. So as your governor, I actually believe in public financing. We actually have a plan for that. I actually believe that we should have public financing to take complete corporate money and PAC money out. Now, my wife and I put a substantial amount of money in this campaign. That's how much we believe in our children, how much we believe in our state. And then we've been fortunate where we've raised the rest through individuals, through people. Yes, some of my friends from outside the state because they're my friends, but mostly from inside New Mexico. Folks, corporate money, black money, PAC money is what's ruining our state. We continue to elect political officials that continue to do the same things over and over and have promises, literally promises of cabinet positions already, promises of what they're going to do for these corporations, not for you. And I sat with them and talked to them before I decided to run for governor. So I'm running for governor because I don't want a political career. I'm running for governor because it's time you start having a governor that's going to make decisions for you, not a political career, not special interests, not PACs, and not corporations. That's why we have a plan to create 225,000 new jobs. And yes, I will file a lawsuit with the Attorney General, and let's go to the Supreme Court and let's lead to take black money, dark money, PAC money out of politics. We're a state that literally can lead and do that. And as governor, we'll make sure we get that done.
There's no doubt that since the Supreme Court decision about Citizens United, reflecting that First Amendment speech rights include spending of money, have created considerable, significant problems with campaigns in this country. No question about that. And I've been on every single bill to overturn Citizens United, and many people here might know that Senator Udall, in fact, has been one of the leaders in the U.S. Senate to do everything we can about reversing Citizens United. My very first bill in Congress was to take dark money out of nonprofits. nonprofits who are allowed to be registered as social welfare organizations, but are allowed to take money without reporting who that money's from, and then engage in political activity. You might be surprised to know that in all of those efforts and those hearings, that the same Citizens United Supreme Court issue is problematic. Now, New Mexico can lead by doing a variety of better transparency reporting laws, so we can get a sense exactly who is providing what money to what candidate. And in fact, as a member of Congress, I'm required to do that both as a statewide candidate and as a member of Congress. And when I was a Bernalillo County Commissioner, we reformed the county so that ethics and transparency requirements were strengthened. New Mexico doesn't do the kind of work it could do to make sure that we know who's lobbying, who's spending money. But I also want to be really clear about this, that in the current context, in order to run a campaign, 75% of our donors are $100 or less and reflect the individuals who have been working with me over decades, have made incredible improvements in the quality of life of New Mexicans and their families. And that kind of partnership is important to me and always will be.